You gotta enjoy, right? We're here to enjoy. But what I'm trying to tell you is you can't have these lower vibrational elements in your mind on a daily basis because they weigh you down and lower your vibrational frequency. Guys, what's going on? I hope you're amazing. It's Andres. I actually didn't plan on making this video today, but I was making a video for my fitness channel, or better said, my fitness Instagram. And I like the lighting and I like the nature. Nature, it recharges you. That Schumann resonance, boy. Research it. Everything that I say, research it. I don't want you to believe what I say. I'm open to debate, right? This is more than 10 years of experience talking and speaking on the topics that I speak on, right? It's funny because in my prior video I said it's more than 10 years experience working out, which is why I speak on that, right? I don't speak on a topic just to talk on a topic. I don't look for what's popular to try to talk about it and sell meal plans, workout plans, or make videos. No, that's not what it's all about, right? What it's all about is knowing the information and knowing that it's true. So I want to share that knowledge with you because, like a lot of you have told me, it resonates with you, right? It is windy as hell in Florida and I love it. It's actually cold. I'm making this video. It is January 21st. Shout out to me. My birthday was yesterday, January 20. Aquarians in the house, right? So I decided to make a quick video on what? On everything. Right? We're not talking about one specific thing. I'm looking at the time. I'm gonna keep it short. So people tell me, what is this topic of truth? All right. What you want to talk about? I'm about to blast off right now because the ideas are coming on. All right, in my head. Boom. There's different sides of truth. There's different aspects of truth. What do you want to know? My entry door into truth was 9/11. Of course, I did my own research. I came to my own conclusions that something was fishy, right? So I began investigating. So little by little, you investigate. You see video footage of that day, unedited video footage of that day. You come to your own conclusions, right? So that led me further and further down the rabbit hole. Who are the elite? What do they do? How do they control us? You. How do they do it? The TV programs on the news that never talk about anything positive. The news themselves that only keep you in a negative vibration, right? The central banks all over the world. There's a system in place, the matrix, that keeps everybody enslaved. Okay. My issue was I stayed there for so many years because it's interesting. You get further and further down the rabbit hole, but there comes to a point where it's actually impeding your growth because all you focus on is the matrix that enslaves you, and thus you stay enslaved because that's all you're focusing on. Where's the enjoyment of life at, right? There's another aspect of truth. Your infinite self, the true you. You were born the day you were born. I was born January 20. This physical body was born January 20. This Dominican light skin and sometimes very tan in the in the summer. This body was born January 20. But the real me, the soul, my essence, the true you, I wasn't born January 20. This energy that is me, this infinite energy, this soul that is me, was born millennia ago, eons ago. You want to be specific? In Andromeda. I'm from the Andromedan constellation, right? Shout out to Galactic Delight. You need... I could speak for days on my homegirl Galactic Delight, boy. You want a real channeler? A real medium? A real person who wants to read your tarot cards? She does everything. She is the real deal. I consider her my oracle, and I'm Neo, right? So there's that aspect of it, and that's what I'm focusing on now. You have crystals, you have the resonance In vibrations, you have the 432, you have the 528, you have the 852. I think is, I'm not mistaken with my numbers, right? These are all frequencies that help you because everything is in a vibratory state at all times. You think that this matter in this physical world, in this physical realm, is stationary? No. The atoms, the molecules, everything vibrates at a certain frequency. That's what makes this particular reality, right? As I think I have pollen or chemtrail dust in my eye. But we won't talk about that, right? So there's that aspect of it. How powerful the true you is. And the elite don't want that getting out. Why? Have you heard of people healing themselves? Have you heard of my man, Dr. Joe Dispenza, who was in an accident and had like all his vertebrae in his back and his spinal column shattered and he healed himself? When they told him he couldn't walk anymore? There's countless stories that way. That's why you have to keep your mind positive. Not just keeping it positive, but keeping it in a state where you know you can accomplish anything. Because we're capable of everything. Nothing is impossible. You look at that word and you say, I'm possible. Everything is possible in this physical realm. As long as you put your mind to it, right? How are you going to put your mind to it if you're watching TV shows that keep you negative, that have you focus on sex, drugs? I was going to say sex, drugs, and rock and roll. On sex, drugs, that have you focus on doubting others, on saying, it's me against the world. No, we're all one, right? That's what they promote. Sorry if my dogs are going buck wild. Shh. Lord have mercy, right? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Maybe I'll raise the volume. So how is your life gonna be in a positive mind state to manifest when that's all you watching, when that's all you hearing? I'm not saying that sex is a wrong thing, because it's not. You gotta enjoy, right? We're here to enjoy. But what I'm trying to tell you is, you can't have these lower vibrational elements in your mind on a daily basis because they weigh you down and lower your vibrational frequency. I didn't even plan to say that. Do you hear what I just said? You can't have these lower vibrational elements in your mind because they actually lower your vibrational frequency. Have you ever seen people who love horror movies? Is that you? You love horror movies. You love gory films. You love being negative and judging others. How's your life? Yeah. Take a look in the mirror, boy. Because I guarantee you, you're not manifesting the way you want to manifest. That's how it works. What's the flip side to that? When you're non-judgmental, hey, everybody's doing their own thing. Don't judge others. When you're non-judgmental, when you're putting on those when you're going to sleep with the 432 and the 528, right? When you're only around people who amplify your energy, right? When you're only watching those shows that are either beneficial or intellectual or make you feel good. When you're only listening to the music that makes you feel good, right? How's your life? Totally different, right? When you have lower vibrational entities, when you open your third eye, that's what happens. You start hearing what's around you. You start seeing what's around you. Just because you have your eyes open doesn't mean that you see everything that's around you. Just because you're hearing doesn't mean that you're listening to everything that's around you. We could only see 1% of the visible light spectrum, of the light spectrum itself. 1%. That means that 99% of what's in front of you, you're not seeing. What do you think about that? When you're in a low vibrational state, then the low vibrational entities which are around you will mess with you. That's how it works. It's very simple, right? When you're in a high vibrational state, even the low entities who want to mess with you, they can't. They can't touch you. I'm walking around like you can't touch me. That's how it works. This is why when I am in a down state and sad and depressed, I'm not saying I don't get like that. Of course I get like that. In this part of my life, I'm human, right? But you analyze your thoughts, you meditate, and you try to snap out of it quickly. That's how it works. A lot of diseases out there, anxiety, depression, analyze your thoughts. meditate, and you see that a lot of the reason why you're feeling that way is because of your own thoughts. It all begins with a thought, my people. Remember that. I'm keeping this video short. So I just wanted you to I wanted to remind you, there's so much, and we're gonna continue talking about it, right? Making these videos, because when I feel good, I want to project that feeling good to you. Oh yeah, I can project it right through the screen, through the phone, through the TV. I'm projecting it to you. I'm sending you these positive vibes, right? Oh, you can't do that? When we over here on a laptop, a wireless laptop, you send a document to the printer and you have a print, right? You send a telepathic thought to somebody around the world instantaneously. Yes, we do that, right? So you don't think that the thoughts are gonna affect you? You don't think that this energy that I have right now is going through that TV and hitting you in your heart chakra, in all of your chakras, and rejuvenating you? Of course, because this energy is authentic, and you know that, right? Let's go, guys. We are blessed. Continue having an amazing day. Do you. Booyaka.